Lads, I've got an FFA for you today. It was played yesterday as of the day of recording, and I guess 2 days ago is the day you're seeing this video. So welcome. We are heading on to a map called Shattered Temple. At least that's the work in progress name. I'm pretty sure that's like a Warcraft 3 / Starcraft 2 map name, but it's by the Shambler, and right now it's just called You, as you can see there in the angle over here. So you are indeed watching this video. Let's see who wins it, though. Shambler is, of course, playing, but first we'll talk about our top left contestant, EUD64. Our top right contestant, it is SmrtyCakes. Yep, that's a Protoss, all right. In the bottom left, we have the Shambler, the map author himself. And in the bottom right, we have TopRamen. So, Terran, Protoss. You got it? All right, good. SmrtyCakes is a classic man who has been around for a little bit now, but we haven't seen too much of him since the Gauntlet for Ascension number 7, where he made it a little bit. I think he won one series. I can't remember who he initially lost to. I think it was Newt in the Gauntlet, and then following that, he beat, maybe it was an Nozlix or maybe it was somebody like that. Can't quite remember. And then I think he was eventually defeated by maybe Sipiak. That sounds about right. I remember him playing on Infinite Velocity and trying to proxy with lattices, and he was not actually able to get very far with that strategy. But I still appreciated it, man. And he will be going with lattice again. Oh my god. I swear I haven't watched this video, or this replay. Fulcrum coming here for TopRamen, so that's a little bit interesting. Lattice as well for the Shambler, so both Protoss is going lattices. I feel like we might just see Vassal Swarms. You know, it's an FFA, it's a 4-spawn map. And we haven't seen this map before, so I'll note that your natural is here. You've got a very wide ramp into it. I think that's actually going to be changed at some point. At least I was reading something about that. And then over here, you've got there's a neutral treasuries here, but they're not revealed on the map. We have bases here that you can harvest with airborne workers at 12 o'clock. The mirror is down here on 6. Looks like we have TopRamen going to go ahead and poke out, thinking about maybe dropping something here at the ramp. Yeah, he wants to go ahead and play defensively, considering it's an FFA. Makes some sense. We've got a Warden and a second Lattice over here for Shambler. Meanwhile, on EUD's side, he's just going bio. Okay, interesting. We've got the Shambler in the top right already. Maybe thinking about proxying his fellow Protoss. I don't think so. There's an embassy coming. But has he noticed? Will be a simulacrum for Mr. SmrtyCakes. Dude, I love FFAs, man. I can't wait to get totally lost trying to cast like an 8-player FFA in the future. So much autism already, he says. I don't think Shambler knows what he's talking about. What are you talking about, Shambler? There's only one Lattice and one Fulcrum. That's not autism. Be respectful and be patient, because I have autism. We've got EUD cranking out those Mavericks like it's 1998. They will execute the Scribe. See you, nerd. I think he got there in time to see that there's Mavericks, so he probably wants to steer clear of that with the Vassals coming later. TopRamen's Mason being summarily executed by Sims. No, he decides to spare him. He's a nice boy. And so the Mavericks will kill him instead. The firing squad. Sorry. Me too. Starpad behind the Fulcrum. The Vassals are coming. There's 6 of them. That's enough to kill a Mason in 7 volleys. See you, nerd. No, it's a disaster. What's this Fulcrum making? A Cyclops just got started. No Watchdog coming. Artisan being made by SmrtyCakes in the meanwhile, so we know he's a man of culture. Fleeing! Flee! Flee out into the wilderness! Go out and populate! Scatter! Like a Dune novel. Cyclops about to pop. But there's 8 Vassals here. Oh no! Oh no, he's trying to set up Watchdogs at the same time, but he wasn't able to safeguard it. No way. I think we might have our early elimination here, boys. What's happening elsewhere? Just an anchor, just an artisan to harvest the gas. Okay, and Shambler just waypointing more and more Vassals. I don't think TopRamen can do anything. He's going to go ahead and airlift his base. At best, he could try to like wait for Shambler to be AFK and then destroy the quarry, right? No, he's keeping his distance, though. He knows you can't self-destruct it from that far away. He's going to try, but it's way too late. He's got one Mason off to the side. Technically, it would be... No, it wouldn't be possible. Those treasuries are inaccessible by land. So never mind. Okay. His one Mason is still alive. He's got 2 Masons. Okay. Vassals leave. They're out. The Fulcrum and Starpad going to go ahead and scout. I think they might be ignored by these vassals because it's going to take a while for them to actually be destroyed. Vulture's going to go elsewhere. Obviously, the one warden here is going to try to stop that. Where is that? Oh my god! No way! It died. Aw, I agree. Oh, he sniped his scribe, though. He got some revenge. Jesus Christ. I agree. I have to use that in the thumbnail so make it seem like Shambler is typing in yet another game. He is, of course. Another anvil coming, or another Morningstar rather, from that anvil. Love to see that. Does he have another Eidolon somewhere? I don't see one. He built the Trojan and just put one Eidolon in it. The Vultures as heralds of the vassals, and slowly this man is attempting to rebuild. He has enough gas for a quarry, so I guess he could throw that down at some point. Oh my god, SmrtyCakes! No, your poor artisans are gonna get absolutely disintegrated. No, never mind. The scribes are under attack, and Shambler returns. TopRamen angrily slapping the wallpaper on the way out. Slamming the door down. Here comes a bunch of death, I'm sure. The vassals... oh my god, there's an engram here. I didn't even clock that. I don't think that'll be enough to save the workers. But if Shambler walks into it like a goofball, he might end up regretting it. Yeah, that engram is going to shoot in 3, 2, 1. Oh my god, synthetic synod. There's the engram shot as predicted. A couple of them going down. 16 vassals. It's a pretty high number. Obviously, these artisans will die. Nothing to see here. And he goes off and he nukes nothing. You won't kill anything from that range. Maybe their radiation fields will touch over here. But unfortunately, it's not close enough to do anything. A matrix? Another matrix? Okay, a man after my own heart. Meanwhile, I think Shambler thought it was him, but it wasn't. So he got absolutely bamboozled. No, don't put it in there. You goober. You just goobered. Why did you goober? All right, well, this is deranged already. TopRamen, my man, is building a phalanx inside this little pocket here, which is totally within vision of these scribes. Surely Shambler has seen that. What the hell? We've got Mavericks and Anchors. We've got a couple Cyprians out, and by a couple, I mean 5. Yeah, I think the vassals are going to return home and see this. I love the idea of it being a Madrigal, though, and then Shambler just farming Sims off of the one Madrigal. TopRamen slowly but steadily building out more. Okay, he makes the phalanx. He abandons the Palladium. He's using it for vision. This is revenge. Abish jest served cold. Yeah, that's how I wanted to say that. I started to say it that way, and I continued saying it that way just for you. We got another attempted nuke, but this time it's at TopRamen's base. Meanwhile, this phalanx, good for 6 kills at the end. It's just lifted off. See ya, nerd. So now EUD has successfully nuked 2 out of 3 players. He has to go back and nuke Shambler. This one rogue Fulcrum has built the Palladium in the middle. That's such an expensive purchase. Now, obviously, TopRamen's like, wait, where do I even go? Well, the Trojan is dogging me, so I'm just going to go to my natural instead. This is a more peaceful land. It's less likely to turn into a holocaust, nuclear holocaust. All right. Treasury gonna go ahead and make landfall. We got more anvils coming. Sorry, I assume it's another anvil, right? It won't be a quarry. Oh, it's a quarry. He's chickening out. I wanted double nukes. Okay. Well, a demiurge is starting as well, so I feel like SmrtyCakes is gonna slowly destroy everything. EUD's got a lot of money in the bank, but he hasn't spent it. Rogue gallery is starting to filter out. I think the vassals are just scattering to find hostiles. Oh my god. TopRamen has had to lift again because of the sim onslaught. His vultures long since evacuated the anchor. And now, oh no, gotta cancel that. Get me out of here. The one sim guarding the 3 o'clock position. Wait, I feel like most players haven't even expanded. Shambler has the best eco out of anybody. He's adding a Stargate. TopRamen is basically dead, but he has enough money to replenish his stocks and slowly build back up. And you can't ignore that as an opportunity. Now, this map is not really meant for an FFA. This is a 1v1 map. So there's not really like a spot you can go to. There's no islands. There's no cheeky bases like that. You can try to, like, rebuild. And it looks like this bio ball that is being affected. There's like 10 stockades being built. All right, witness patrolling the area, looking for Eidolons that are casting, that are calling down nukes. Makes sense. All right, the Ministry has landed again. TopRamen will not be stopped. Not this easily. Meanwhile, the Eidolon moving around. Looks like he's gonna tickle that scribe, and that's it. He didn't want to stop it from expanding. Could have maybe tried to. Now moving this way, a Mason reveals him. Don't worry, I'm just here to tickle. And he tickles him, and then the Sim tickles the Mason too. It's just one after the other. This anchor gonna get bopped. Really glad that I added the under attack waypoint ping here for replay viewers. Otherwise, I would definitely be totally lost. What a insane game. All right, if this one Mason attacks this one Sim, then we could see infinite Sims. Oh, sniped! Didn't even get your kill after all that. That was a long walk, dude. Multiple demiurges. SmrtyCakes just, he's just brawling out right now, man. He's just transferring workers. Wardens, a matrix. Oh no! No, 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 no. You can't do this! Well, it died. I would have just, like, waypoint danced to that thing. Vassal for scouting, sees the demiurge. Or does it? I don't think Shambler paid attention. His camera wasn't over there. Nuke directly onto the Warden. It's pretty good. Has Shambler seen it? He's checking all of his bases. Everybody is immediately looking. All their cameras immediately go to their bases. They're like, holy shit, I'm being nuked. But actually, it's just like a nothing nuke. Immediately destroyed. All right, EUD. What else you got for us? He's making another nuke. Dude, I want to see like 3 treasuries in the top left, and all they have is anvils attached. Please tell me that that's what he does. This is like at the end of a long game, a long day of games. This was played. I guess this was played Monday, which is a weird day for them to play FFAs, because you'd think it's like, oh, everybody's home for the weekend, but no, they all came home from work. They all got on. They all played Cosmonarchy, and they all decided, hey, we're gonna play for like 10 hours, or it was less than that. And then we're going to close it out with an absurd FFA, and this is what we get. So the more times that kind of thing happens, the more times you'll get casts like these, man. And incidentally, the more times we'll probably get important information about desyncs that we can then fix, because there'll be more players. Very useful. More data equals better. SmrtyCakes has a lot of idle workers, but I'm sure he'll smarten up. I think he needs to get some more Vespine. He never recovered from those artisans that died earlier, but at least he's been stealing EUD's gas, except that it doesn't ever deplete, so it's not really stealing. There's an attempt here for an attack onto EUD. Unfortunately, that died. I think it got revealed by the simulacrum being too close, which is pretty unlucky because it's just on patrol. And that's not something you would normally think, oh, that's a really powerful strategy, using the patrol feature. But actually, it worked out really well because proximity cloak on Eidolons. All right, the nuke was almost immediately stopped. Adding wardens. Still waiting to see what he's going to build over here. I will say, the only one who's floating an insane amount of money right now is probably Smarty, but EUD has a lot. His Atlas just finished. He's been kind of fond of like going to tier 2, capping his gas, and then going to tier 3. Yep, that's exactly what we're going to see out of him right now, is capping to tier 2. Meanwhile, TopRamen can only dream of that right now. He has 18 workers, so he's going places. Shambler with 3 functional bases, now taking another one. So he's going places as well, very different places than TopRamen. TopRamen's going to the breadline. Shambler is going to, I guess it's like the future tomb where all communists go. I'm not really sure where the elite commies went, besides hell. Shambler's going to hell as a rich man. He's got a lot of exemplars. He's going to see if he can smash through the bio. I have some faith, but also there are some Eidolons here. And the Eidolons can help with this. The Eidolons can deliver you from evil. And this is evil. Oh my god, he's nuking! He's saying, if you don't finish me or go to the right, you're dead. Unfortunately, oh my god, is Shambler gonna get nuked? Shambler doesn't even see it! Does he know? Shambler didn't see it! Oh, it only got 1. That's so sad. What, honestly, that was like outplayed. If you ever want evidence that Terran is the hardest race, it's that he outplayed Shambler that hard, and Shambler still only lost 1 exemplar from the nuke. That's ridiculous. But he's got Taloses, and the Taloses can be used. Oh my god, the Artisans! The Artisans versus the Talos. Just cap the geyser in front of the Artisans and make them sit there and wonder what the hell to do with their lives. No, Shambler! The meat grinder! Oh my god, it's a disaster. Meanwhile, the Atlas has started for TopRamen. Smarty is in his own universe right now. He has no idea what's happening. Right outside his door. On the other side of the map, really. But, you know. You can't face that, Shambler. You're not powerful enough. Use the Talos. Oh my god, the workers are doing battle! They're biting! Ah, he's dead. That's my geyser you're harvesting. Meanwhile. Dude, just attack them with the Talos. They just can't shoot air. Ah, he tried to watchdog, but it died. No. Oh, the anvil doesn't have anything in it. This is the Talos. The Talos is named after a bronze automaton that protected Greece or some shit. You can use it to protect you, too. Nice try on the stem. Oof, Yeah, the Eidolons are popping, dude. They're wrecking face. You gotta make more Eidolons. You only have 1 Covenant. No, not the anvil. That's 200 minerals and 200 gas. It doesn't have any nuke in it, so it didn't matter. But Shambler could dream. Meanwhile, Shambler loses presence at 3 o'clock. Somehow, TopRamen survived. Somehow, TopRamen returned. No, the anvil. Oh my god, it stayed alive with like 2 health. No, the Artisan and the Vassal have come back to avenge their fallen comrades, and the anvil died. I don't know how to describe what I'm witnessing. Even though that's kind of my whole job as a caster. The Artisan has dealt 220 damage. And the exemplars have probably dealt about that much too, I would say, if I had to guess. Now Smarty decides to return with the patrolling vessel right up next to the exemplar. He's like, oh, I don't want any part of this. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna go back and. Daedalus started in the background. Smarty will remember he's got minerals eventually. TopRamen slowly building up his starport. His ministry for a second base, you know, it's a 17-minute natural. Well, he's in the natural, so I guess it's a 17-minute third. Or maybe main. Meanwhile, it's non-stop exemplar, adding an Argosy. Okay, Shambler, what more do you have? He could go for another base right about now. He doesn't feel like building the Artisans. Does he even have an embassy? Oh, he does, yeah. I was pretty sure I saw a witness earlier, but I think it was SmrtyCakes, actually. Oh, there it is. Scribe has revealed the fleet of feet. The feet fleet. Honk. Cyprians and anchors, a good choice. But is this going to be enough? Does EUD have what it takes to hold the line? One of the things that I think Terran players, or not Terran players, experienced players do wrong in FFAs is they GG really fast, when in reality they could hold up forever and lift off like Terran, or, you know, evacuate with anything, you know, evacuate with stuff in general. This bio has not done him very well. He didn't use the Taluses. He could have saved himself. He's using the Eidolons. He's got a good stack of them. If he can pick the exemplars, maybe we have a chance here. But the Vagrant count is getting pretty high too. And the Covenant has been destroyed. He could blow up the Vestry, maybe. You're getting kind of close there, you know, do a lot of damage. Nobody really does that, but that's okay. Exemplar are indeed starting to get sniped by the Eidolons. I don't think Shambler's paid attention to that. He's got more and more Mavericks to deal with. There is another Eidolon over here also putting down some fire, so that's another Exemplar that's going to go down. And slowly the Vagrants are being destroyed. But there's so many Exemplar that he actually has to lift his ministry unless he wants it to die, and even then I think it's going to die anyway. So EUD might just be out of the... He doesn't have... Okay, he needs to cancel something. He can't cancel anything. He doesn't have enough money. Well, I say that, but he has a treasury, so... Like, he can build a treasury. So he's still in it, in theory. And now the Vagrants are tickling 3 o'clock. Exemplars are massing up. It looks like maybe Shambler's going to let him off with a warning. Nah, EUD's going to GG. So that's what I mean, is technically he could still be in it, but he probably doesn't... It's maybe a minor bit demoralizing to to go for that, right? So you'd be like, oh man, I don't want to have to rebuild everything like fucking TopRamen had to this whole time. My condolences, sir. You are out of the FFA. And you know what that means? It means I make your name gray in the overlay. I'll let you regroup for a sec. Will you, Smarty? What is he even... I don't even know who he's talking to. Well, Shambler and TopRamen, you know, they're going to go ahead and duke it out again. The anchor fleet continues! It's moving across the map! He's repairing it. He's keeping it alive. A random irradiate? What? Oh, there must have been a Seraph at some point, right? I guess that makes sense because there was a starport earlier. Oh, it's right here. I wasn't watching whatever that Seraph was up to. All right, here comes the landing. Hey, I don't know how you've depleted your minerals. I didn't deplete my minerals earlier. Just immediately deletes the worker line, sure. All right, that's dead. Okay. Now, Smarty has a pretty big force. I don't know how much of it can withstand what Shambler is A-moving. There is a ministry being rebuilt on the bottom right. I mean, there's Exemplar being made over here. I guess if the Crucible and the pylons go down, we might be in trouble if you're in Shambler's shoes. The big engagement happening on this side, though. SmrtyCakes is winning the fight. He's got a bunch of demiurges, and he might have just been ignored this whole game. And yeah, as a result, I think Shambler's actually in a lot of trouble. I mean, he's going to clear out the Terran forces here, but his forces are going to just get completely shellacked, overwhelmed. The demiurges putting in some work. The front line staying alive a lot more than maybe you would expect. Some Magisters here as well. Smarty is also going to regroup for a sec, apparently. Dude, how is Smarty doing this? He's looking really lethal. This is what happens if you just ignore the player that you think is not the threat, and then they do stuff. There's two Mavericks slowly destroying this. Oh my god, the anchors are still here! Still destroying Shambler workers, but he's got 150 to spare, so I think he'll be okay. Oh my god, he sniped the Magister at the last second there. That was pretty good. Pretty legit. Utter devastation. Utter devastation. Well, TopRamen, my man, you have 4 workers. He's got a Watchdog to scout. He's got the Seraph here as well. He has to lift this to make an anvil if he wants to nuke and make EUD happy. Oh my god, the radiation! I think Shambler's completely forgotten about that in the moment. He could use that stasis to help himself out a little bit, but he's going to come in from the top rope, try to focus down those demiurge, I think, but he's not really paying too much attention to them. They're kind of spread out all over the place. Oh no, the Empyreans have been taken. That's probably it. I don't think Shambler can come back from this. I mean, he might be able to, right? Because again, this is an FFA, but he's kind of like over-focused on dealing with some of them. That's what I get for fucking around. True. GG. Wow. This was a really silly FFA. And there's distance mining gas. And when the last guy leaves, you're probably like, oh shit, man. I'm terrified. That's a funny bug. If the player leaves, but then their unit gets returned because of the mind control recession, then that ends up giving you a hostile unit again. That's funny. I guess we'll have to add like a safeguard for that. Slapped. Irradiated simulacrum. Oh, interesting. I guess that doesn't count as damage for their split. That's another potential bug. He's just gonna A-move the whole base, I guess. Yeah, these are Shambler units. He's back, boys. He's still in the game. Alright. Well, TopRamen, what more can you do? He's slowly banking up. I think he just wants to go straight to tier 3. Oh no, the Seraph is irradiating the witness. I'm tickling you from the grave, and my player is not even in the game. That's how much from the grave I am. All right, I think SmrtyCakes is going to A-move him now. Well, this was definitely a silly game. Welcome back, FFA man. FFA men. And just remember, that was silly. You too can play with silly things. Nebline was watching that whole time and didn't even type a single thing. I can't believe it. I really can't believe it. If you like FFAs, definitely make sure to post in the comments saying as much. I forgot to gray out all the other players, so hold on. Let me quickly do that and indicate that the man himself, SmrtyCakes, the least likely player to have won this FFA. He is the only one left standing. Take your screenshot. SmrtyCakes is the guy who won. Unbelievable. GG, boys.